All right, welcome back, everybody. Time now for Great Day Music. There are so many great live shows coming to Connecticut so soon.
Yeah, so get ready for summer. Our friend Jim Bozzi, the man in the know about all things music, and he's joining us with the details. Hi, Jim.
Well, how you doing, guys?
I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let Jim Bozzi carry me.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's a new rendition. I like that version.
Okay.
You know, I always know
weekend.
that when I pick up these popular artists that I'm going to get sung to by Scott Haney. That's great. Yeah, so this Saturday night down at the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater in Bridgeport, Steve Miller returns. He was there last year, but he's returning here for Saturday, June 24th, and he's bringing a very special guest, Dave Mason, who you may remember from We Just Disagree in the 70s, a big hit that he had. And right. And of course, Steve Miller has had a plethora of hits like Jungle Love and Swingtown and Jet Airliner and Rockin' Me and Abracadabra and so many more. So that's always
I want to reach
that's
out
always a
and
great
grab
time.
You. Yep, great.
And
Sorry.
yeah, he does it just like that. A little different, but yeah, same
a little
idea.
different, yeah.
So that's this Saturday down in Bridgeport. And then tonight at the Palace in Waterbury, kind of a really great eclectic, iconic performer, 83-year-old Herbie Hancock.
Oh, I remember Herbie.
Wow. Herbie Hancock, you know, he performers that played on MTV. I mean, Michael Jackson was first, but Herbie Hancock was one of those. You know, MTV when it started was pretty much, you know, a rock and roll channel, and they shied away from R&B or soul or that kind of a thing. But Herbie Hancock with the hit Rocket in the early 80s really paved the way. The guy has been around since 1960. He basically discovered Wynton Marsalis, who we all know now as an amazing artist. He's famous for the electric keyboard. He's played with Annie Lennox and Sting, Christina Aguilera. But if you're not doing anything tonight, I urge you to go catch Herbie Hancock down at the Palace in Waterbury, for sure.
So what's this, Earth, Wind, and Fire with special guest host Derek Jeter?
Wow.
So this is really cool. So yes, Earth, Wind, and Fire coming back to the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater in Bridgeport on August 14th. Partial proceeds are going to be going to Derek Jeter's Turn 2 Foundation, which helps children and communities, you know, understand their well-being and stuff. And so Derek Jeter is nice enough that he's going to do a Q&A. He's going to be a special host at the show and do a pre-show Q&A before Earth, Wind, and Fire takes the stage. So if you are a Yankees fan, and I know you know, Connecticut is kind of like a little split between the Red Sox and the Yankees, right? But there are a lot of Yankee fans in Connecticut as well, or just baseball fans. I mean, Derek Jeter is synonymous with legendary baseball. So it's going to be a great night. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at livenation.com. So it's Earth, Wind, and Fire doing all their classic hits. 90 million records sold, by the way, that band. With Boogie Wonderland and After the Love Is Gone and Shining Star and, of course, September. But Derek Jeter's going to be on hand, and there are VIP packages available where you could do a meet and greet with Derek Jeter. So it's a very cool event, and it's for a good cause.
We only have about 30 seconds left, Jim.
So we have the Players coming next Friday, June 30th at the Toyota Oakdale Theater. That are former members of Chicago and Earth, Wind, and Fire, who we just mentioned. So that's going to be a great night because they do a lot of hits of Chicago and Earth, Wind, and Fire. And then over at the Bushnell, one of my favorite plays, Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, with Richard Thomas.
Wow.
is playing there next week. And if you haven't seen this play, it's right here in our own backyard. You know, it's the moral nature of human beings, talks about prejudice, family life. So I would definitely urge you. I may even want to catch it because I've been wanting to see that play for a long time.
All right. Dinner reservations, 8 o'clock Saturday. Don't be late.
I won't be late, Scott. I won't be late. Am I ever late?
No, you're not. Very good. Thank you. Good to see you, Jim.
Bye, guys. Bye, Kara.
Bye.
All right. If touring beautiful homes and gardens is your thing, then listen up.
Yeah, this is going to be great. This Saturday, you can head to Old Saybrook as a number of homes are going to be open for you to walk through and admire all the beautiful gardens, maybe get some inspiration. Melissa Cole is giving us a sneak peek.
Welcome to the General William Hart House, built in 1767 on Main Street in Old Saybrook.
He built the house for his wife when they married. Her name was Esther Buckingham. Her great-grandfather was one of the founders of Yale University.
The house is now the town's historical society, where Donna DeBella is a volunteer. It's also one of the houses that will be open for people to tour on Saturday during the town's annual House and Garden Tour.
So the colors you see in the house are appropriate for the period of time. There are 8 fireplaces. They're all on an angle.
The tiles on this fireplace are still perfectly intact, original to the house, and this piece of furniture is a family heirloom.
This says Amelia Hart Sheffield, May 25th, 1824, Saybrook, Connecticut.
Wow, so this was in this house.
Yeah, this we feel was a wedding gift to her from her husband.
So this is the dining room?
This is the dining room, and they entertained lavishly, Mr. and Mrs. Hart. They had lots of friends.
The admiring doesn't stop on the inside of the house. Outside, there are beautiful, sprawling gardens, which Linda Canella tells us about.
We plant for a colonial period, which is, from our perspective, it's 1635 to 1850. So these are plants that would have been known during this period. That white plant that you see, the white flower, that's valerian. And here you have the foxglove, which, as I said, is used for heart ailments in the olden days when there were no physicians around. And you had to, women had to rely on their knowledge of herbs to help people get well, to heal wounds.
Women also cooked with many of these flowers and herbs, or even dyed their linens with them. So everything planted served a dual purpose. You'll find roses of all colors in the sunken garden. Many of these came from Elizabeth Park in Hartford.
In the summertime, we have the Coast Guard Jazz Band come.
Oh, nice.
And we can fit about 400 people in here. We also hold weddings here. It's available to rent for that purpose.
And check out these massive persimmon trees.
There's 1, 2, 3. We have arborists come from all over the state to look at these trees because they're so unique.
In colonial times, they made chutney out of the persimmons, and volunteers here still carry on that tradition today. This fundraiser helps to support the upkeep and programs here at the General William Hart House, and there will be many other houses open to peruse the day of the tour, which will happen rain or shine.
People come from all 4 corners of Connecticut to come here, and Massachusetts. I've had people from Rhode Island to the last time we had it, and they just love coming to Old Saybrook. And they come and have lunch. It's a wonderful place to be.
That's what we like.
And you might get some ideas for your own home and garden.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Several Shoreline stores have tickets for the House and Garden Tour. You can also purchase them on Saturday at the door.
Oh, what a lovely thing to do.
Oh.
I want all those gardens.
I know, me too. The lawn.
All of the houses are in walking distance of each other. There are going to be some school buses, though, to help transport people around town if you need that. So to learn more, all you have to do is visit oldsaybrookchamber.com.
Terrific.